Big up on yourself, my people. You don't know, we have a video from third term loaded, and Richard Azan proved that he's a big liar. Mark Bowling doesn't count us, and that's why he doesn't attend any of the political ceremonies, and a lot more in this video, my people. So check them out and big up on yourself.